Be sure you have 2 blocks or something similar and a strap also beside. And you can start by sitting on your block. Okay, to be a bit higher. And just close your eyes, bring your hands on your knees. Your legs are cross-legged. And start taking deep breaths, settling in. Bringing your shoulders back and down. Having your back straight. Your bum is pushing into the earth, elongating your spinal column. Just breathe in and feel the breath start in your low belly and then just flow all the way up into your chest, into your shoulders, and then go all the way down by your back. Just continue this movement of inhaling, being conscious of your breath, moving up your body, bringing space into your upper body, into your mind, and then going down the back of your body, all the way down. And start by relaxing your face. We hold a lot of tension in the eyes, so just try to relax your eyes. Let them just be very soft. Relax your cheeks. You can let your mouth drop a bit open. Get rid of any thought that comes to your mind. Just let it go. Focus on your breath, on this moment. Just leave everything that's happened this week or this morning behind. And focus on the present moment, being here right now. Keeping your eyes closed, I'll just lead you a bit more through a centration and meditation. So the month of May is a month where Mother's Day is celebrated in many different places. Last week it was here in Spain, tomorrow in Canada and other countries, and further along in France. And so this month of May is full of celebration for our mothers. So just think about your own mother, right? Take a moment to think about her, visualize her, and breathe deeply. Everybody has a different relationship with their mother, but today on the mat, just try to feel gratefulness towards your mom for have given you birth, and whatever way she was with you, she was probably just doing the best she could. So be grateful to have had her, to have her. And just send her lots of love. Just picture her, visualize her. Send her lots of love coming directly from your heart. Today we'll focus a lot on gratitude, and also on Thursday it was the full moon in Scorpio. I am a Scorpio, so I was pretty interested in this. But basically, Scorpio is a water sign, and so we probably had lots of emotions coming up in the last week. Maybe you recall having different days, feeling maybe lots of emotions or not. Maybe you felt very peaceful and soft. And so the water, which is like most of our body is composed of water, is also what we'll focus on today in the practice. Just moving through fluidity, letting your body talk for you, feeling it, respecting it, and feeling those emotions as well. Okay. All right, so if you want to bring, still keeping your eyes closed, just bring your hands in front of your heart in Namaste. Close your eyes. If you want to chant, you can chant Om. And so we're going to inhale, exhale fully, and then we'll start Oming. Inhale for Om. Om. Hands close to your chest, your eyes still closed. Just feel the vibrations going through your body at this very moment. Bring a smile to your face. And you can slowly drop your hands onto your knees and slowly open your eyes. Welcome. Okay, so we're going to get up. We're going to start as we usually start by shaking our body. So we have new people today, and I'm going to explain to you what we do. Basically, shaking is just a way of releasing any tension, releasing anything that came before, just coming back to this present moment. And so that's kind of what we want to work with here, right? So you can either keep your eyes closed or open as you wish, but what you want to do is just start shaking. Okay, so I like to with my eyes closed. So you can start shaking any way you want. No, you can be like flapping your arms from side to side. You can start like this. I like to shake my wrists a lot and to just bend and move one leg and the other. So just continue doing this. We'll do this for a few minutes. You can go a bit faster if you want, slower if you want. Just feel what your body needs right now and shake it up. You can shake your head. Start releasing everything that has been following you this week or this morning, what you woke up with. Shake it off. Any feeling you want to come to the mat with fresh energy. Shake, shake, shake. You can put one leg up, shake it like this. Continue breathing deeply. Continue shaking. Feel it more and more. The release, maybe through your hands, through your feet. Last few seconds, go a bit more intense. And come to stillness, close your eyes. Roll your shoulders back. Open your palms up to the sky and just feel here. Maybe you feel tingling in your body from the shaking. And slowly open your eyes. Hope that felt good. Okay, we'll come down now on our knees. We're going to be tabletop position. Okay, you don't want to have your back curved or rounded. You just want a straight back. Wrists are right under your shoulders. And you can have either your toes curled or untucked on the floor, as you wish. And from here, we're just going to go into cat and dog. So when you inhale, you want to turn your coccyx towards the sky and round your back towards the bottom, and then open your chest towards the front. And as you exhale, you want to turn your coccyx towards the ground, round your back up, and then look between your legs. All right, and then continue like this. Inhaling, opening up, exhaling. And this is doing a super fluid movement. Going to be working a lot with fluid movements today. Just going here, feeling like the water element throughout your whole body, becoming softer. Exhaling, pushing more into your hands as you exhale, opening the shoulders, and then inhaling, turning your chest, bringing your heart towards the front. Gratitude. Exhaling. And from here, just start a free movement flow. So whatever you feel like doing on your knees and on your hands, just go for it. Maybe it's going in circles from side to side. Maybe it's rounding, doing like a zigzag. Whatever you feel your body needs right now. Just go for it. And coming back down, just step one foot to the front, step the other foot, so feet are parallel. You can bend your knees, let your head hang. You can grab each elbow with your hands and just let your head completely hang here. Okay, just let it relax. And then bring your hands onto your hips. Shoulders back, inhale, push up, come up. All right, so now we're going to go do a few sun salutations. So again, you move, we have a few beginners here, so whatever you do in yoga, just move where your body feels good, okay? So I usually give some variations, but you have to go where your body feels good. You don't want to hurt your body. So first, we'll bring our feet parallel, okay? Feet are right under the hips. Parallel, so they're not open to one side. You bring them to the front of the mat. Lift your toes, spread your toes wide, and then put them down one by one onto the floor. All right, and now we have strong legs. So your legs are contracted. Your coccyx is lightly turned towards the ground. Slight movement. Bring your shoulders back and down, opening your chest a bit. Palms turn towards the front of the mat. And your chin comes in lightly. No, a slight tuck of the chin so that you feel a really long neck, spacious neck. And from here, inhale, push into your feet, lift your arms up to the sky. And exhaling, just push with each hand on each side as if you were pushing onto a wall. And then inhale again. Inhale, look up. And then exhale, pushing each hand, creating space in your shoulders. Last time here, inhale up. And now as you exhale, bend your knees and forward fold towards the ground. So here you can bring your blocks, okay, or your books, whatever you have. You can put them this height or a lower height, whatever suits you. So if you're at this height, what's important is that you have a straight back. You can keep your knees slightly bent at first, and then just bend. Let your head hang. Let your head hang. And then as you inhale, we're going to inhale up, straight back, and also your legs are straight, shoulders back, look towards the front. Create space in the back. And then exhale, bending a bit to your knees if you feel like it, and bending your elbows and looking down between your legs. And let's do this again a few times. Inhaling, looking up, exhaling again, fluidity flowing with this movement. Inhaling, opening up towards the front. And now as you exhale, you're going to bring your right leg back, knee on the floor. Right leg back, knee on the floor, toes are tucked. Inhale, bring your two hands onto your left leg and push a bit into your leg. So you want to feel the stretch in your right hip. You probably feel it here in your groin, actually. Now as you inhale, if it's possible, bring your arms up. So connect with your core to bring the stability. Bring your arms up, shoulders back, arms straight. And exhale, arms down. You can lift the right leg, go back into a plank pose. So here your back is totally straight. You're pushing into all of your fingers. Fingers are spread. Your heels are back, but your heart is forward. And then exhale, bring your knees down, bring your chest down to the floor. Untuck your toes, so the front of your feet is touching the floor. Roll your shoulders back onto your back and keeping your elbows near your body. Just inhale, slide forward like a snake, like a cobra. And then exhale, bring your forehead down to the floor. Once again, inhaling, going forward and not pushing into your hands, okay? We're not pushing yet. So we just want to have a mini back bend. Exhale, down. And once again, now inhale, you can push a bit into your hands. Just a bit, seeing where it brings you. Bringing your chest more forward. And now as you exhale, onto your knees, and we're going to go in downward facing dog. So tucking your toes, pushing into your hands, into your legs, and pushing back. So you can start by bending your knees, having, again, your feet the same width as your hips. Bend your knees and push more into your hands. Straighten those arms. Bring your shoulders onto the back. Try to lift your butt more towards the sky. And you want to create this diagonal line going from your hands all the way to your butt. And then from here, then you exhale. You extend the legs. Try to bring your heels more down, stretching the back of the legs. And look forward, and you can step your right leg between your hands, bringing the knee down, and inhaling, bringing both hands onto the right leg. And from here, once again, push into your right leg, bringing the body, the knee more forward, but 90 degrees, okay? We don't want to hurt the knees, so we keep it at 90 degrees. Keep your toes tucked, and then inhale, if you feel like it, bring your arms up to the sky. Shoulders back, bring a little smile to your face. And exhaling, bringing your hands down, lifting the back leg, and now you can exhale, bring it forward. You can take your blocks again if you want, and then inhaling, straight back, straight legs, straight arms, look forward, exhale, bending a bit the knees, bending a bit the arms, letting your head hang, completely relaxed. Inhale, look forward, extend, create space. Exhale, bend, look between your legs. Now bring your hands onto your hips, shoulders back, pushing into your feet. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands beside. Okay? Let's go for another round of sun salutations. So you can bring your hands to your heart. Legs are strong. Inhaling, rise up, stretch up, look up. Exhale, bending forward. Bend your knees, look between your hands. Inhaling, straightening everything, looking forward. Exhaling, bending. Once again, inhaling, looking forward. And exhaling, now bring your left leg back and down. Left leg back and down. Once again, let's bring our hands onto our right leg. And if we feel good, inhale, bring your hands up. And now what you're gonna do is you're gonna interlace like both of your thumbs together, okay? So interlace both of your thumbs and then push, like pull onto each thumb so that you feel this opening through the shoulder. So inhaling here, you can go into a baby back bend if that feels good. Then exhaling all the way down to the floor. Pick your left leg up and then bring it back into a plank pose. We'll stay here for a few breaths, okay? So just getting used to it, spreading your hands, your fingers, bringing your heels back but your heart forward. Everything is strong, core is connected, your legs are strong. Exhaling, bring your knees down and bring your chest down to the floor. Untuck your toes, press the top of your feet to the floor, roll your shoulders back, your elbows beside your body, and then inhale, slide forward and up. And exhale down. And see if you can go a bit further maybe, but without pushing into the hands. And also all of this comes from the core, from the back. Inhaling, up. Exhaling. This time if you feel comfortable, you can inhale, slightly push into your hands, shoulders back, okay? So we don't want to have the shoulders here beside our ears, no? We want them back and down. So you want to bend a bit into the shoulders, into the elbows, sorry. Look forward, smile. And exhale, push back into downward facing dog. And then here once again you can bend both legs, push into your hands and start walking one leg out. So straightening one leg and then bending the other one and straightening the other one. And going with this movement, feeling it through your body, feeling the fluidity of the water throughout your body. And extending both legs, looking forward. And then exhale, bring your left foot towards the front of the mat. And bring your knee down to the floor. And once again, lift up, inhaling both of your hands onto your left knee. Knee is 90 degrees. Try to go a bit more forward into this right groin. And if you feel like it, inhale up. Look up and exhale down. You can lift your right leg, step, big step towards the front. Bring your blocks. Inhale, looking forward. Exhale, bending. And now we're going to take our hands and we're going to interlace them behind our back. Bring your shoulders back. And now extend the arms. Extend as far as you can, those arms, those fingers, those hands. Bring your shoulders even more back. You can bend your legs a bit more so your back is straight and you let your head fall. And then from here you can extend again the legs straight, if that feels good. And release slowly the hands. hands, bring them onto your hips, and then inhale, push it into your feet. Come up. All right. Okay, so we've warmed up a bit. Now you can come onto the long side of your mat. Come onto this long side, bring your feet good distance. If you open up your arms, your ankles should be more or less right under your ankles. I mean, your wrist should be right under, anyways, they should be like in line with your ankles. All right. And then from here, we want to have both of our feet are also parallel, all right? And they're at the same, like at the same height. So if you want to check your mat, be sure that they're at the same height, and that's perfect. Now don't let your feet fall out to the side. That can hurt your ankles. So keep some of the pressure on the inside of your feet. Legs are strong. Coccyx is lightly in, so you feel like really a length throughout the upper body. Open up your arms, and now turn your right foot towards the right at 90 degrees. And from here, we're going to inhale, lift, open the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, bring it down and start bending into your leg and extending your arms. And we're going to stop here for a moment. Okay, so here we're in Warrior Two. So if you look at your right foot, you should have the heel that intersects your left foot. Okay, so this should be the alignment. Try to bring your right knee more towards the right, so we protect the knee. And try to bring that leg maybe not parallel to the floor, but close to there. Then as we inhale, up again, both legs are straight. Look up with your hands. Exhale, as you bring your hands down, you start bending into that knee and extending the arms and looking towards your right hand. And once again, inhaling up, then exhaling down, extending. So you should feel it in your hips. You can feel mine, they're pretty tight. This will be a good practice. Exhaling through, extending. And stay here for a moment, looking at your middle finger of your right hand, pushing into both feet. So at the same time, you're extending through both feet, but you're pushing into them. You should feel this extension, bringing your shoulders down. And inhale, hands on your hips, legs straight back to center. You can bring both feet parallel once again. We're just going to turn on to the other side. So you can open up your left foot towards the left, 90 degrees. Make sure that it intersects the right foot. And you can bring your right foot slightly in. No, not 45 degrees, but slightly in. And from here, extend both arms up. Inhaling, legs are straight. Exhaling, bending into the left leg, extending the arms, looking towards the left. Inhale up. Exhale through the center, opening up the arms. And just feel this movement, the fluidity. Feel your body. How does it feel? Making it move through all of these poses is so good for everything in your body, for the muscles. And look up, and next time that you come into Warrior Two, you stay there. Okay, so we're gonna extend. Stay here. Try to bring lower, okay? Try to bring your left leg really at 90 degrees here, parallel towards the floor. Look towards your left finger. Push into both of your feet. Extend here your shoulders, your arms on it, each side. One last breath. Then exhale. Cartwheel your arms down beside your left foot. Turn onto your finger, your toes of the right foot. Then you can take a break. If you're tired, you can go into child's pose. So just bringing both of your knees together, your forehead to the floor, your arms beside your body. And if you're not so tired, you can just go back into downward facing dog, okay? Depending on how you're feeling right now. So just respecting your body, doing whatever feels good for it. And looking forward, exhaling, walking your feet towards your hands, bringing your feet, your hands onto your hips. And then inhale, come. We're going to do another flow. So we're gonna go back onto the long side of our mat again. So bringing the feet as wide as they were before. Okay, don't hyperextend your legs. So you want to keep them strong so that we protect the knees. Inhaling, opening your arms out to the side, lowering your shoulders. So we don't want them up here. We want them at a good level. Now you're going to turn, again, your right foot open. And here, you can bring a block beside your right foot. So if you have a block, and if you don't need it. It's fine. You'll see why. So we're going to inhale. And as we exhale, we go into warrior two. So we bend the right knee towards the right, opening up your shoulders, looking towards that middle finger, getting back, pushing into both feet, right? But extending, opening up here between the hips. And now the flow is going to be, we're going to inhale, then as we exhale, we're going to bring our right elbow on our right knee and extending here the arm above. Okay, so along our ear. So let's get into this position. So you want to have a diagonal line going from your left foot all the way up to your right hand. Bring your shoulders back. And now from here, you're going to inhale up, bring everything up, and then go back into reverse warrior. So it's just a little, you're still keeping your knee bent, and you're going back like this. And then inhale, exhale, go back, extend towards the front. Inhale, back. And if your leg starts to burn at some point, you can take a break and just put it straight. That's completely fine. But you can also try to resist a bit more. It depends what you're into right now. So exhaling a few last times. Inhaling up, back, opening that heart towards the sky. And then exhaling, going back, bringing that elbow, stretching that left arm over your head. And from here, you're just going to walk your hands towards the front of the mat, bringing both feet parallel. If you can reach here, otherwise you can always put your hands on your hips. Legs are straight. And pushing into your feet, inhale, come up. Hope that felt good. We're going to go do the other side. So opening your left foot out to the side. Okay, try to not start with your hips that aren't equal. So try to bring, usually the tendency is to go like this, so try to bring your left hip to the same level as your right hip. Inhaling, extending the arms, exhaling, bending into your left knee. And now we're going to inhale, and as we exhale, we bring the left elbow onto the left knee, and we extend the right arm above. Okay, shoulders are back, shoulder blades onto the back, stretching, looking up. And now inhale, bring your right hand onto your right leg and your left hand up to the sky. And exhale, bring left knee here, extending a few other times. Inhaling up and back. Smiling up, trying to open that heart. Exhaling, elbow onto knee, extend that arm. Last time, inhale. to the front of the mat here. Bring both of your feet parallel. You can bend your knees if you want. And we're going to just try to bring our butts more towards the sky. Drop your head, let it hang completely. Try to have a straight back so you can grab both of your elbows. Grab both of your elbows with your hands. If you need to bend your back to have a straight, if you need to bend your knees to have a straight back, do so. And once you're there, just pushing more into the feet, letting your head hang more, bringing your butt more towards the sky, and breathing deep. Just enjoying the present moment. Now bringing your hands down, inhaling, looking forward, turn on to your left foot, and then step both of your feet towards the front of the mat, hands on your hips, pushing into your feet, inhale all the way up. If you need to take maybe a little sip of water, you can do so. And just take a moment to see, how do you feel in this moment? How does your body feel? Do you feel tired? Do you feel energized? Do you feel better than before? We've opened the hips quite a lot. Now we're going to open up a bit the heart, okay? This is the chest area. So being careful to not overextend. We go where we can go, okay? So hands on your hips. Inhale to start to bring your chest more towards the sky, mini back bend, shoulders are back, and then exhale towards the front and down. And then inhaling forward, looking up, and then right away stepping back into plank pose. So from here, we're going to bend our knees, bring them down, and then bring all of our forehead down to the floor. Okay, from here I want you to untuck your toes, and you're going to come onto your forearms. Okay, so you want to come here onto your forearms, and you're pushing your feet towards the floor, so your knees aren't touching the floor. Strong legs. You're like a sphinx. This is called sphinx pose. Think about a sphinx. You want to have your elbows directly under your shoulders, so look to see if they're good. Your coccyx towards the ground. Fingers are spread, and you're opening your heart little by little. And you just close your eyes, nothing else to be done than just breathing into this posture. Opening up the chest. If this is too intense, you can always bring your hands down into cobra and just lift up from here. And if it's fine, you can stay in sphinx pose like this. If you want to try a bit more, you can bring your hands, so walk your hands a bit more forward. And from here, you can extend your arms. Okay, so bringing them straight. So keeping your shoulders onto your back, but extending the hands, if that works for you. Okay, respect your back. If you feel it pinch in your back, stop, go back where you were. Try to open a bit more, bringing your chest more forward as if something was pulling onto it. And exhale all the way down. Bring your forehead down to the mat and just relax here for a moment. Heart openers can be pretty intense, so we want to go slowly but surely. Okay, and now we're going to bring, so let's come up again, but now instead of bringing your hands, you're going to interlace your hands behind your back. So forehead is still on the floor. Interlace your hands behind your back, and then extend your arms towards the back and lift the chest slightly. Okay, so this is coming from the extension. push your feet more onto the ground. Now, if you're here and it feels good, you can lift your feet and extend your feet. So your feet are strong, extending back. Your hands, your arms are straight, extending back. Shoulders are back. Heart's opening. One last breath. Smile. Exhale, lower. Now you bring one hand on top of the other in front of your forehead, and you can just drop your forehead onto your hands. Relax all the body. Okay, you've done a good heart opener here. You might feel it in your back, in your lower back. And just take a breath here. And then slightly push back from here. Let's push back into child's pose. So you open up your knees the width of your mat, and then just walk forward, drop your forehead onto the ground. Let your arms rest here. And try to push a bit into your hands here just to extend, like you want to feel the extension in your back. Okay, stay here for a few breaths, just bringing space. Okay, and then slowly come up. You're gonna walk both of your feet to the front of the mat. Drop your head, hands on your hips, shoulders back, legs are strong, pushing into your feet. Inhale, come all the way up. Okay, from here, you're going to bring your blocks near the front of your mat here. So we're going to use them after. We're going to flow a bit. Bring your hands to your heart. Coming back into mountain pose. So both of your feet parallel, strongly rooted to the floor. Push into your hands, shoulders are back and down. Core is connected. Chin slightly in, coccyx slightly tucked. Inhale, swing your arms up to the sky. Look up. And exhale, bend forward, bend your knees, coming down into a forward fold. Inhaling, straightening your legs, your arms, your back, looking forward. Then exhaling, bringing your right foot back, your left foot back, again into plank pose. So here for people who know how to do chaturanga and upward facing dog, you can totally do that if you want. Otherwise, we can also just drop down with our knees, go back into cobra pose, untuck your feet, bring your forehead to the floor, inhale, swipe forward, and exhale, push back into down dog. So we all meet in downward facing dog. Taking a few breaths here, pushing into both of your hands, pushing into your feet. You can, from here, bend your legs. So bend your knees, lift your heels up, and push more into your hands and try to get your bum more up towards the sky. And then from here, extending the legs and then bringing your heels down to the floor. Downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Look forward, step your left foot forward, and then from here again, we're just going to rotate to the side. Okay, so we have both feet parallel. Again, the same length. Bringing your hands onto your hips. Inhale, coming up. Grab your block, bring it beside your right foot. Okay, and once we've done this, we're going to inhale, straighten the arms, open your right foot towards the right. Keeping your hips same level again. Leg is straight. And from here now, yes, we'll bring our right hip more inside. We're going to go as if we're grabbing something in front of us and then bringing our hand down on the block. Okay, if it goes a bit further, you can bring it down onto your tibia. If you don't have a block, you can bring it down onto your tibia, or you can put it on the block. extending your left arm towards the sky. If it feels good, you can look up or you can look forward. Triangle pose. Trying to push into both of your feet, bringing more space into the back. Okay, from here, let's go to a bit of balance. From here, I want you to look towards your right foot, and you're going to start bending into your right foot. So work it back like this. Okay, you're going to start bending into your right leg, bringing the block a bit more forward and like in a diagonal line from your right foot, stepping your left foot in, and then if it's possible, you can bring your left hand onto your hip, and then inhaling, pushing up, connecting to your core. Both legs are straight. If this works here, you can bring your left hand up and stretching. Then you want to stretch a bit more. Looking forward, both legs are straight. Left heel is pushing back. Excellent. Last inhale, push, push, push in every direction. Exhale, bend into your right knee and bring your left foot back down to the floor. Walk it back to where it was. Go back into triangle pose from here. And then pushing into both of your legs. Inhale, get your left arm to bring you up. Inhale up. Hope that was good. Let's go do the other side. So you can bring your block near your left leg, your left foot. Opening up here, the left foot towards the left. Inhale, open up your hands to the side, shoulders down. Take a breath, close your eyes. Okay, open your eyes again. Now start bringing your left hip towards the inside, bending, opening as if you're going to catch something. And then bending forward, grabbing onto that block or that tibia or the floor, whatever works for you. And then extending your right hand to the sky. Both shoulders are back in a straight line. If it feels good, you can look up. Trying to open that right hip more towards the right. Feeling the extension pushing into both of your feet. And then look forward. Bring your right hand onto your hip. Bending into your left knee. Bringing that left hand forward in diagonal line. Then stepping a bit more in. And now before you go in, connect to your core. Okay, connect to your core, connect to your left foot. Feel super stable. And without hesitating, inhale, push up. Push up. Or however you want. Pushing into your right heel, opening up the right hip towards the right. And then if it feels good, you can bring your right hand up towards the sky. Pushing into the left foot, out of the right heel, up into the right hand, and down into the left hand. Excellent. Inhale, exhale, bend into your left knee, up, bring the right foot back. Come back into triangle pose, adjusting your feet, looking up, and with conviction, inhale, connect to your core, come all the way up. Exhale, bring your feet parallel. And once again, here, maybe you want to go from side to side. Felt it in my shoulders, felt good. Flopping around. Inhaling here, bringing your hands onto your hips. Inhaling, opening the chest a bit more towards the front, towards the sky. Feeling all this gratitude. Exhaling, bending forward. Walking your hands onto the ground. Straight back to start off with. So again, if you need your blocks here to go down to the floor, that's fine. If you don't need them, that's also fine. You put both of your hands onto the floor. Back is straight. Legs are straight. Try to bring your coccyx more like tucked, a bit tucked. And then exhale. Bring it all down. Bring your head between your legs.
looking between your legs. Try to bring a bit more weight into the front of your feet, into your toes, not necessarily into the heels. Now you can play with bending one knee towards the right and then straightening it, going to the other side, and just moving like this a bit. Okay, doing what feels good. Remember the fluidity, the water. Your body is a huge percentage of water, so just work with that a bit. All right, and from here, we're just going to walk our feet a bit more towards the center of the mat, and however you can, just come down onto the mat. Bring a block, or if you don't have a block, just bring anything that can give you height under your bum. Sit onto your bum. Once you're here, you want to take out the skin from under your bum so you're really sitting on the bones, on the ischios. And from here, we're going to extend the left leg out to the left, straight. Extend the right leg out to the right, and slowly. And then try to have a straight back. We don't want anything around it. Okay, so if you need more height, get more height so that the lower back is free to be straight. Bring life into both of your legs so they're not just laying there. Okay, bring life into them. Close your eyes for a moment. How do you feel? Inhaling, bringing more length into the back. Exhaling now, trying to go a bit forward, so trying to walk your hands a bit forward, okay? You probably won't go far because most people have lots of tension here in the hips. And so depending, how long you've been practicing yoga and how open your hips are, but that's fine. All we want to do is keep a straight back and feel the stretch in your hips. Closing your eyes and bringing all of your attention to the hips, okay? Visualizing this opening that's happening as you're going forward, as you're keeping both of your feet alive, as your shoulders are onto your back. From here, we're going to start turning. So go towards your left. From here, we're going to turn. You can bring your hands together, interlace them. Go towards your left, and then towards the front, and then towards the right, and then slightly back. And again, left, forward, right. And feel this, your organs here, your stomach, your intestines, all of these organs moving. The body, the water inside. Change sides, go towards the left, back, right, front. Keep breathing deeply, inhaling, exhaling. And feel your hips. How do they feel as you go from side to side? Mine are feeling pretty good right now. Coming back to center, coming up. Now you're going to bring your right hand straight in back of you. Then you're going to lift your left hand, turn towards the right side, and as you exhale, bring your right hand onto your right thigh, and then pull a bit on the right thigh with your left hand to turn towards the right. Bring both of your feet still active. Turn towards the right. Twisting here. As you inhale, lengthening the back. Push more into your butt. As you exhale, try to twist more. One last time. Inhale, lengthening the back. Shoulders back. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come back, both hands up. As you exhale, bring your left hand right in back of you and bring your right hand onto your left thigh. Inhaling, straightening, exhaling, twisting. And you can bend into your right arm to help you twist. Inhaling, lengthening, shoulders back, push into your feet, into your bum. Exhale, twist towards the left. And come back to center. Now you can bring slowly one foot, the other foot, however they go. Bring them back to center. And we're going to lie down now onto our backs. Bring these blocks away. Lay down onto your back. And from here, just lift for a moment your head, look down, make sure that your feet are aligned, that they're in the center. Just take a moment to see how you feel. Now as you inhale, you're going to bring your right knee into your chest. Today we won't be using the strap, but if you know how to use the strap and you want to use it like we've done in all the last classes, you can do so. But today we're just going to grab our right knee, interlace both of our hands around our right knee and bring it in towards the chest. Try to bring it more in towards the chest. And from here you're going to hold your right knee with your left hand, stretch out your right arm towards the right, and then twist, bringing your your right knee towards the left. Doesn't need to touch the floor, but you do want to keep both of your shoulders onto the ground. Okay, so bringing it to where it can go. And you can lift your head, look towards the right, and then bring your head back down. Really stretching in two opposite directions. Relaxing here your legs. This is great for the back, great for the organs. A wonderful stretch at the end of the practice. One of my favorite stretches. Breathe deeply here. Inhaling, bringing it back to center. And now you're going to bring your right hand onto your right knee. Bring your left hand onto your left hip so you can hold your hip down, your left hip down, as you open up your right knee towards the right. Both shoulders down towards the floor. Left hip is down towards the floor and right knee is open. Feel it here in your right hip. Feel a big stretch. Just breathe deeply into it. Don't resist it. Breathe into it. Inhale, come back to center. Extend that right leg out. Take a moment, feel the difference. The hips, one must feel more open than the other. So let's go equal it out. Bring your left leg, left knee in. And both hands hold on to it. Bring it in near your chest. And now extending your left arm towards the left. Inhaling, exhaling, bringing your left knee towards the right. keeping both of your shoulders grounded onto the ground. Lifting up your head if you want, looking towards the left and bringing your head back down. And look towards the left. You can close your eyes and just feel here the twisting, your left hip, the back. Breathe deeply. Let it open parts of your body. Last breath. Inhaling back to center. And now grab your left knee with your left arm. Bring your right hand onto your right hip. Then opening up here the left knee towards the right, towards the left. While keeping your right hip pressing down. Extending through your left foot. Letting your left leg open, your hip open. Nailing your shoulders down to the ground. And breathing deeply. Feel the breath again move from your lower belly all the way up. Feel the wave of the breath moving all the way up into your lungs, into your chest that you've opened today, to your shoulders, relaxing your face, calming your mind, then flowing all the way back down the back to your lower back, your base. Inhale, bring the knee back in. Exhale, extend the leg. And just get ready for Shavasana, resting pose. So if you want a blanket, go get your blanket. If you want to have a sip of water before. And otherwise, just open up your hands wide, your arms wide, wider than usual. Okay, take up some space. Open up also your legs out to the side. Let them relax completely. You can push a bit into your head and then bring your shoulders back down and then put them back onto the mat. That would feel good. You can also push into your shoulders and then lift your head and then just lengthen your neck and then drop it down towards the floor. And from here, completely relax your body. Start by relaxing your face, your mind. And just feel your mind empty, totally relaxed. Like an ocean without any waves. Bring your attention to your eyes. Let them relax. Let your cheeks fall down. Let your mouth open slightly and your tongue relax, your jaw. Just feel the whole face completely soft. Bring your attention to your neck, to the length in the neck, the space in the neck, to your shoulders, to your arms, all the way into your fingertips. relaxing all of the body. These moments are for you. Just let yourself be. Bringing attention into the heart area. Feeling gratitude for where you are right now. Feeling gratitude for your being. Bringing the attention now into your belly. Just let it completely relax. Let the organs rest, be soft, heavy. Bring your attention to your hips. Just feeling the hips really, really heavy towards the floor, as if they're being absorbed by the ground underneath you. Bringing attention into your groins, your thighs. Just feeling them completely relax. Bring attention into your knees, into the tibias. Attention to the feet. Just overall scan your body. Feel, imagine your body like one relaxed element. You know, just all of it together. Feels so good. Breathing deeply. Stay lying onto the ground. If I lift up to read you some things, so you stay lying down, resting again, feeling the weight, the whole body being soaked into the ground, being absorbed into the ground. Coming back to this present moment here, remembering that everything that has happened in your life has brought you to this exact moment right now. So good and bad things have happened, but they were necessary. And just be grateful for where you are now, for who are the loved people in your life. Everything makes up who you are today. And once again, think about your mom and feel grateful for the good moments, for the bad moments, for the neutral moments. Well, this woman who gave birth to you probably brought you up, depending on everybody's situation, but let's just bring both of your hands onto your heart. And feeling gratitude actually increases your happiness. It's proven fact. There's so much to be grateful, even in the little things of life. Grateful for this beautiful space I have here. Grateful for the loving people in my life. Just maybe take a few minutes to think about like 2-3 things that you're grateful for. Either big, either small. Maybe you're just grateful for being here, for taking time for yourself, for trying something new for some of you. What are you thankful for? Let your face be soft. Let a slight smile just come onto your face. As you breathe in, feel your heart expanding. Feel all the love that you have here for other people and that other people have for you. And you can keep your hands onto your heart as I read to you this poem by Joseph T. Rinaldi called Gratefulness. So it goes, I am grateful for the eyes that I can see, the activities that can be done by me. I am grateful for the ears that I may hear, the sobbing of those who need me near. I am grateful for the lips that I might speak words of comfort and peace to all who seek. I am grateful for a mind that I might know how to aid those who need me so. I am grateful for the hands that I might do some arduous or simple task for you. I am grateful for the ability to always pray to give me strength and guidance every day. I am grateful for one thing, all else above, that I was given a heart that I may love. So just feeling this, you can start bringing some life back into your feet. You can start moving your fingers. As you're ready, roll on to your right side and just stop there for a moment and bring your right elbow under your head and bring your knees into your chest on the side. You can wrap your left hand around your knees, like in a fetus position. Just staying there for a few moments. As you're ready, you can slowly push yourself up and come into a cross-legged position on your mat. We're going to finish by singing Om together, so if you want to, you're invited to put on your sound so I can hear your Om. If you want to. If you want to do that, you can do that in the next few moments. And if you've done that, or you just want to come to a cross-legged position, once again you can bring your block under your bum to have some height, to bring your back straight, shoulders back, hands onto your knees. You can bring your hands to your heart, pressing into both fingers, pressing into both hands, rolling your shoulders back, closing your eyes. Exhaling fully. And inhaling for Om. sensations in your being, feeling hopefully you feel super good, and just feel that sensation. And just slightly bow your head to your hands. Thank you all for practicing. Thank you. Namaste.